Welcome back, everyone. So we're seeing some activity mostly in the northwestern side of the United States, extending all the way out into North Dakota, where they're seeing a little bit of snowfall, even some snowfall in the mountains of Montana, and lots of rain throughout much of the other northwestern states. Locally, we saw a little bit of that cloud cover, but just as quick as it's coming in, it is leaving thanks to very strong winds coming in from the west. Let's see what those winds are really going to be doing in the long term. Well, they're going to be keeping out most of the moisture as well as cloud cover throughout much of the central and southeastern and even just the southern half of the state. Can expect to see very little in terms of cloud cover, rain chances, with the exception of the northwest. Places like Yellowstone, Jackson can expect some isolated snow showers during the early parts of the morning when temperatures are the coldest. Then it begins to dissipate as we head into the later parts of the evening, still remaining nice and clear over the rest of the state. Then we start to see a little bit more in terms of clouds, but again, they push out just as quickly as they came in, as we're expecting those strong winds for the next couple of days. Then as we head into Wednesday evening, get a little bit more in terms of cloud cover. That is due to the winds beginning to weaken up. Just how strong are those winds going to be? Well, we're going to see gusts getting up to almost 50 miles per hour, mostly just staying in the southeastern region around Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, while the central areas like Casper, Douglas, and even Gillette and Buffalo can see gusts about 30-35 miles per hour, especially as we go into tomorrow night. That wind is going to kind of shift its way up into the central areas of the state, leaving with the eastern side not too bad. We're going to see those winds again calming down as we head into Wednesday. Again, mostly just staying in that central region. Travel impacts today is mostly just because of the wind. Do have those partial closures for high-profile vehicles extending from Wheatland to Cheyenne on I-25 and from Laramie all the way to Rollins, mostly around the Elk Mountain region on Interstate 80. Overnight tonight, we're going to see temperatures getting well above freezing throughout much of the regions. Seeing a number of 40s on here as well. 42 for Cheyenne and Wheatland, 41 for Buffalo. So that snow that's kind of been sticking around over the past week, 2 weeks, is going to slowly begin to melt away. Tomorrow's highs, this is the fun part. We're going to see those 60s in the forecast, and that's just the beginning. That's going to continue for the next couple of days. 60 degrees in Cheyenne and Wheatland, even 54 in Casper. That's still certainly warm for this time of year, and even some mid to even upper 60s. Torrington at 65 and Scottsbluff at 67. Let's go ahead and jump into that extended forecast because we're going to see those breezy conditions, then getting up into the mid 60s by Wednesday and Thursday. Rain and precipitation chances, yes, rain on Friday. Then the cold front comes through, and that's when the rain turns into snow. So we are going to see lots of ice layers on the roads. I'll have more details about that later in the week when it comes through. Casper's extended forecast looking at the same pattern. Breezy conditions getting almost up into the 60s by Wednesday and Thursday. Then precipitation chances and cooler weather comes back for the weekend. With the rest of the viewing area, we're seeing that same kind of pattern. Looks like Scottsbluff might even see 70 degrees going into Wednesday.